What's up, everybody? James Nash here, the Fish Hook Trader. So, check it out. Sorry, we got a little blurry video over here. Oh, what's going on? Focus. There we go. What's up, everybody? So, $40, 2 books on Amazon. So, I wrote these 2 quick books. I also have a subscription that I'm doing now. You know, you just send the money through the PayPal or the Cash App. It's fine either way. $40 for a whole year. So, you're going to get mailers from me weekly. You'll also, emails, not physical mailers. And a lot of people throw a lot of stuff away, so I don't want to waste money. Paper, love the trees, keep all the oxygen going. So, just want to touch base. Why options versus stocks? Why I choose options? Yes, my son wrote on my face. Sorry about that. Didn't realize that was still there. So, options versus stocks. So, Afria, which is a coming up cannabis company that's made some partnerships lately, doing some big things. I was looking at it and I just posted on the Instagram earlier that one of their options that I just opened up today, because I like to wait till I'm in the money, coming in low, expecting the price to jump really high, or even a $2 jump, which what it did. It was at 8 and change, popped to 9, went 9 and change, and then it jumped to 10. Well, last week, those $10 call options were only, I don't know, 20 bucks, something like that, 30 bucks, real cheap, right? Today, they're worth 190 plus. Earlier today, they were about 170. I picked up, I got a limit order in. Stay true to your limit orders. Look, folks, if you want to learn anything from me, stay true to your limit orders. Put your limit order in for what you want to pay. Go look at the open interest and look at the volume, but see what the lowest price for the day was at least the day. All right, and if you can't see, if you go on a bigger brokerage or something, you may be able to see different dates that have more price options on it. What I did was put the limit order for 155, picked up, that's $1.55, options, that's $155, multiplier by 100. Every option contract controls 100 shares, don't forget that. So what I did was I went ahead and opened it up, and within 30 minutes, an hour opening it up, I'm already up 30 bucks. I'm expecting the price to touch, it's got a $15 price target. I'm expecting it to touch around 13, 14. I'll likely cash out at that point. I don't want to risk, profit. A lot of times price targets will get hit, and a lot of times they won't. So some price targets have been set, and the stock never reaches those price targets. Like ACRX may eventually reach, the $7.50 or $10 price target it had, but currently it's still at $2.45. I got out of those a long time ago. Trevina, one of the ones I posted about, finally came back alive. I had these call options, 250 calls for 4 months at least. And finally, the price went, spiked back up from 45, 50 cents up to $1.40, $1.35, something like that. My calls came value again. I sold them all for a $10 profit. But hey, it was still a profit. And I was patient, plus not to mention the liquidity was crap until finally the price moved enough for people to get back in and get back on it. Because there was 25,000 open interest on that, so there was a lot going on. So a lot of people must have really had a big idea, that they were going. So I only had 2 contracts. So I bought them at, I think it was $8. They were worth $6 for the longest time. And then finally they shot back up to I think it was 18, and I got rid of them at 16. And so I made a nice little profit there. But anyway, 40 bucks for the whole year, one whole year, if you sign up before March 2019. And what this is going to do for you, like I said, you're going to get the mailers. You're going to be able to email me at thefishhooktrader@outlook.com all the time, anytime, and I'll respond to you. Now, once it becomes flooded, now, you got to take a little time. You got to expect a little longer wait. I would say message me on Facebook, but I'm not really on the Facebook page that often. I will see the email before I'll see the Facebook. Despite having a link to my phone, I check my email more. Email is still a big thing. So, 40 bucks. That's it. 2 books on Amazon. Very nice reads. I'm always straight to the point. I don't like to beat around the bush a whole lot. And anything I explain in the book is very detailed explanation, right? You can learn about Nadex options, binary options. You can learn about regular stock options. You can learn about penny stocks. I even put a little bit of that in there at the beginning of one of the books. Pick them up. They're cheap. It's $9.99 and $11.99. They're super cheap. You can get them ebooks even cheaper. It's $3, $4. Don't waste out. You got a lot of books out here, and I've read several books, on investing, and you get a little information scattered, through there. But you also get a lot of information that's not really interesting. People get bored easy when it comes to stock and investing and stocks and options and things like that, especially when they have no idea what they're reading. So I want to say that I feel like I make it pretty simple to understand, especially in the books. I even got some pictures in there for you folks that love pictures, some diagrams I drew up. And, so like I said, you can get that on Amazon, and it'll be on the Facebook page, The Fish Hook Trader. You look up The Real Fish Hook Trader. It's a Facebook page also. Instagram actually made me a Facebook, so for The Real Fish Hook Trader, it's kind of weird. I preferably use the one that's literally my name, Andy Nash, and it's the @ username is The Fish Hook Trader. So if you search that one, you'll find it. It's like 60 something plus likes right now. So we're getting close to that 100 mark. Once we do, we'll do another drawing for another free book. And then when we hit 200 likes, we will go above and beyond, and we will give someone a free year subscription. So why do I want to help you trade? Why do I want to teach you to trade? You charge money. Oh, believe me, what I charge is nothing compared to some of these other folks, some of these other businesses, corporations, etc., that run all these meetings that you'll have somewhere like, blah, blah, blah. You want to learn how to trade stocks. You want to learn how to trade real estate. Come to Peachtree City. Come to Atlanta. We're coming to you. Join us for free. We'll even buy you lunch, which mostly is a sandwich baggie full of, not a sandwich bag, I'm sorry, paper bag of a sandwich, maybe some chips, maybe a drink, bottle of water, something. No worries. Hey, that's great. It's still free food. And what I learned in the first initial class that I took with one of those types of sessions was that it's nothing. You're not going to learn anything. This guy is running through this stuff so fast that you're going to pretty much have no idea what's going on. But that's where they hook you. So, hey guys, for $1,000 today, or whatever price they're charging, if you buy the other stuff, maybe you get a combo pack price or whatever. But $1,000, hey, 3-day training class that we'll teach you. Awesome, let's do it. Okay, fine. I want to learn a little more specifically about options. Now, the class, they taught you a little bit about that, but it was the last day that you actually learned the most. And I appreciate it. It was a great, opportunity that kind of really triggered my brain to realize that what these people are teaching, one, I could teach because I knew a lot of what they were already teaching, and it also pushed me to further perfect what I was already doing and trying to learn a little more technique to what I was doing. So then I joined up with the fish hook pattern, and I started realizing that this pattern reads out a lot of potential moves, for oversold, relative strength index or RSI. I'm kicking this video a little longer than I wanted to. I really want you folks to jump in to learn. There's a ton of good folks out there on Instagram, Facebook, a lot of good investing websites you can learn a lot from. But what I want to say is that if you want a personable relationship with somebody who can actually tell you, I'm not going to give you direct financial advice. Do not take it that way. Do not expect me to tell you what to buy. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not one of those type of people. I'm not going to give you signs or signals to follow. Oh, hey, we recommended you, open this option on SPY this morning at, 9:31 on the money, and you could have made $9,000, but you didn't. Well, first of all, to make that kind of money, you would have to have a lot of money. And one thing I do teach is that you don't really need to have a ton of money to start investing. That's a myth. Now, back in the days, maybe 20 years ago, you might have had to have a certain amount of money to open a brokerage account. Hey, like E-Trade, I signed up for them years ago, and I never even used it because I was like, I'm not putting $500 in here because at that time, I didn't really have a $500, to move or play with. But I found out that if you want to slowly save money and put a little here, you got like Ally Investing, you've got Acorns, you've got all these different things to put your change to invest for you. And anybody who's looking for the future, so Swell Investing was pretty cool. I like their idea, I like their pitch, that they're going for the world's health, basically as far as water and, resources and things like that, doing good, and they help support that, and I like that. But in reality, right now, cannabis is huge. Cannabis is popping up all over the place. Cannabis is becoming legal a lot more places statewide. And then you got, the federal legalization. In my opinion, I think it's going to easily jump up under, the 10-year mark. I'm shooting for 5 to 7 years is what I project that I believe that it will happen. A lot of people think I'm full of crap or stupid because it's been so long. But in the reality factor of, I'm not talking about smoking pot. I'm talking about the medical benefits that marijuana has in general should be pushed by the general public instead of going to get $50,000 or $100,000 chemotherapy that is killing you in the process of maybe helping you. You know, we give you 6 months to live. We'll throw some chemo at it and we'll see what happens. Now, a lot of you are going to argue with that. You're going to be like, well, that's stupid. I can't believe you just said that. Hey, well, that's not my problem. That's what I think. That's my opinion. I have every right to it, as you do yours. But anyway, outside the point, check it out. 2 books. Check them out. Amazon. I'll put the links in. Check out Andy Nash, the Real Fish Hook Trader, on Facebook. I love investing. This has become a really fascinating hobby of mine that I'm just getting better and better and better at. No, I don't have $50 million in the bank. I'm not showing you airplanes and boats and all this other crap that I'm not going to buy. Even when I have the money to buy it, I'm not going to buy it. Why? Because it's a waste of money. You're taking away from your future. You're taking away from the possibility of, you know, your kids' money, etc. But I'm going to end this video on that note. Check it out. $40 for the whole year. Emails from me directly. Contact with me directly. I can teach you a lot that is going to make it fast track compared to just searching it out on the internet or paying thousands. Yes, thousands. 12 grand was one of the classes I paid for. That's a lot of freaking money. And I hate that they do that because you can save all that money and put it in investing. But peace for now. Check it out.